Okay, so what we're going to do today is demonstrate how to use the Thesis Header Layout plugin. And what we'll be doing is we will be creating this header layout using rows and columns. The Thesis Header Layout plugin allows you to create up to 3 rows that can each be individually styled inside of your header. So this yellow line represents the header itself. And then these are 3 different rows, different sizes that can be styled inside the header. And then each row can have up to 3 columns. And they don't all have to be the same. You can either have each of the columns be the same width, so they're, in this case there would be 3 equal width columns. You can have only 1 column, or you can have 2 or 3 columns that are different widths, and you can specify the width of those columns. And once you have those columns, each of those columns can contain either the thesis default header, which is generally understood as the site title and tagline, or it can include a widget area. So if we come over and look at the site that we're working on right now, we have a menu up here at the top, and then we have the thesis default header stuff, which is the name of the site, or what the thesis calls the logo, the name of the site, and then the tagline. So we can either have that, or it can be a widget area where we can drag and drop widgets. In addition to that, each column area can contain a navigation menu, which can either be the Thesis Nav menu or any other WordPress menu. So it can contain either of those, and or it can contain a thesis search form. Each of those widget areas can contain either of these things or both of them. So you could have a column that has a navigation menu, the thesis default header, and a thesis search form in it. Or you could have the same thing, a thesis nav menu, a widget area, and a thesis search form. Or it could just be a nav menu or a search form without a widget area, which is one of the things we'll be demonstrating here today.